tracking, always alerting. This is Storm Team 8.
Well, today marks a week straight without any rain. We're certainly not going to get any rain today. You can see nothing but blue skies out there. This is a live view from our Bill Maher restaurant Skycam, looking right at the lighthouse and the breakwater there. It kind of looks like it's just floating on Lake Michigan, but notice how the waves are crashing right over the pier, and certainly not one of those days you want to be out there. Waves are going to build 5 to 8 feet, and it's you can already see it's quite rough out there. Let's bring it inland to the Grand Rapids area. Nothing but full sunshine. It's been a very sunny November so far. 58-degree temperature, but look at that wind, west-southwest at 28 miles an hour. Now you can see with the wind speed out there, the longest portion of the fetch right in through here, Lake Michigan, is kind of lining up where the strongest wind is currently. 18 sustained in Holland, 28 sustained in Grand Rapids. Wow, 14 in out of the west-southwest in Kalamazoo. But when you factor in those wind gusts, look at that. The corridor right along Ford Freeway, 36-mile-an-hour wind gusts in Holland and also in the Grand Rapids area. So we'll likely see some wind gusts come pretty close to 40 this afternoon. And it looks like eventually the wind will die down into the evening hours. Temperature-wise, 60 in Traverse City. Look at this in Marquette, 63 degrees. This is mid-November. It's quite remarkable. 58 in the Kalamazoo area. These temperatures are warmer than they were yesterday at the same time. What's going on? Well, not a whole lot. There's a cold front off to the west. Hard to tell unless I drew it in. Because there's no precipitation. There isn't even any clouds along this cold front, which is fairly unusual, and our wind's coming right out of the north central plains, or actually the central plains. But watch this. You don't see this very often, especially in November, considering you can get any type of weather in November, and this time of year is notorious for big storms. There's nothing going on. You can go from Washington all the way to San Francisco and hardly run into a cloud. Also from the Great Lakes right down to Florida, the same thing. It's about as peaceful as it gets here in November. Here's the futurecast, and you can still see the wind coming out of the west-southwest at 6 p.m. It's still fairly strong at that point, but tonight the wind is going to shift more northerly and die down just a bit. Still going to be a little breezy as we head into Friday morning, but it will be cold enough to generate some lake effect clouds and possibly a couple of showers up to our north. I think we'll stay dry here in southwest lower Michigan. Any lake effect will probably be pointed towards the Chicago area early on Friday. Futurecast throughout the rest of the day will begin with partly cloudy skies, and eventually we'll see mostly sunny skies return with that north wind. And that north wind is going to bring in some cooler temperatures. You can see that being reflected on the 8-day forecast. 52 tomorrow, so about 10 degrees cooler than today. And then on Saturday morning, hard freeze area wide. If you're in the outlying areas, good chance of seeing lows in the 20s. I think in the metro locations will stop right around 30. But overall, another beautiful weekend. It's not going to be as warm as last weekend, but just as sunny. And look at the lack of rain or any precipitation. I mean, we could be talking about snow this time of year easily.
Oh, easy.
That's just not in the cards over the next 8 days. Maybe next Wednesday a few sprinkles, but that's it. It's about as nice as it gets for November.
Oh, yeah, it's
Very
so
nice.
The sunshine, that's the amazing part of it. Yeah.
We know how cloudy it gets too, so
yes.
soak it in.
We
Thank
will.
you, Matt.
Thanks, man.